Today we're gonna talk about money, and the top 10 richest people in the world, of 2018. Let's begin with the number 10, David Koch. His wealth is close to $48.3 billion. David Hamilton Koch, the co-owner and executive vice president of Koch Industries, who is also a chemical engineer, controls the second biggest privately held company by returns in the U.S. Together with his brother, they bought the shares of their brothers Frederick and William to gain control of their father's company Koch Industries. The company is well known to deal with consumer products, chemical technology, fertilizers, refineries, pipelines, fibers and polymers among other products. Number 9, Charles Koch. His wealth is close to $48.3 billion. Currently Charles is the chairman and the CEO of the second biggest private company by returns in the United States of America, Koch Industries. Charles Koch and his brothers inherited the company from their father, who died in 1967, a man hailed for inventing the method of turning heavy oil into gasoline. Today Charles Koch and his brother David Koch own 42% stake on the company, as they bought the company from their brothers Frederick and William for $1.1 billion in 1983. Today the company deals with refineries, pipelines, chemical technology, consumer products such as brawny paper towels, fertilizers, fibers and polymers such as Stainmaster carpets. Number 8, Michael Bloomberg. His wealth is close to $52 billion. Former New York mayor, a businessman, is currently our 8th richest billionaire in our list. He is the co-founder of Bloomberg LPA Global Financial Services, software and mass media company. Michael owns 88% stake of the company, which has an annual revenue of $9 billion. Recently he donated $4 billion to gun control and climate change. Number 7, Larry Ellison. His wealth is close to $60 billion. The co-founder of one of the largest software firms on earth that deals with customer relationship management database Oracle, is our 7th richest man on the planet. He has been the CEO for Oracle till 2014, but today he is the chairman and chief technology officer of the company. Larry's wealth has all been contributed by the success of his database company. Number 6, Carlos Slim. His wealth is close to $68 billion. Did you know that Carlos was once the world's richest man? Today Carlos is at position 6, which is a shock, as for dozen years he has been among top 5 richest billionaires, but this young tech star has trailed him and caught up with him. Carlos is the richest, most wealthiest man in Mexico, and he controls Mobile, the biggest mobile telecom firm. He has also stakes at mining, foreign telecom, construction, real estate, consumer goods companies and many other investments. Number 5, Mark Zuckerberg. His wealth is close to $73 billion. For the very first time, the Facebook founder and the CEO has found his way to the top 5 list of the richest billionaires, this after his fortune rose with $11.4 billion in the last 12 months. Mark's wealth has grown tremendously as investors are scrambling to buy his social network stock. The future looks bright for Zuckerberg, who has already learned that making the planet more connected can be a highly lucrative endeavor. Number 4, Amancio Ortega. His wealth is close to $78 billion. We can comfortably say this is the richest European man, and the wealthiest retailer in the world today. Just the other day in 2016, he was the second richest man in the world, but he was unable to keep up with the outsized gains of fellow billionaires, as he only made $4.3 billion, and hence he slipped to the 4th position. Amancio is a co-founder of Zara Parent and Ditex, and every year he makes around $400 million in dividends. He has invested in real estate in Miami, New York, Madrid, Barcelona, London, Chicago, and many other places. Number 3, Warren Buffett. His wealth is close to $85 billion. Since Donald Trump became the president, Warren has had one of the best years, as he gained $14.8 billion, which was just enough to place him at the third position in this matrix of billionaires. For those who aren't aware who Warren is, this is the most successful investor of all time, and he goes by the name Oracle of Omaha, Wizard, and Sage. This man owns more than 60 companies, and some of them are Dairy Queen, Duracell, Geico among others. Number 2. The famous Bill Gates. His wealth is close to $92 billion. The world's second richest man, who has taken the crown as the king in the Billionaire Club, has been named this year's second most richest person, a title of most richest man of the world. He has won over the last 4 years consecutively, and for the past 23 he has been crowned most richest 18 times. Today the Microsoft founder, which is the largest PC software company in the world, has a fortune of $92 billion. Number 1. Jeff Bezos. His wealth is close to $105 billion. He is the chairman, founder and the CEO of Amazon, the world's largest e-commerce site. Surprisingly, on 27 July 2017, for just 4 hours only, Jeff Bezos was the world's richest man, and this came as a result of Amazon's climbing stock price, which boosted his fortune to $90.6 billion. Slipping down to number 2 wasn't the only misfortune Bezos had that night, as he lost $6 billion when Amazon stock plunged when the company earnings report was read, and currently he stands at $105 billion, and number 1 spot in this list of richest man 2018.